Welcome to Cheshire Quilters Guild 2018 Block of the Month. This is Block 9, Aurora Star, the second block for May. The other block is Missouri Star, so look for that video separately. First thing we're going to do to make the Aurora Star is we're going to make 8 half-square triangles using these squares of fabrics C and F. So we're going to layer them together, and then we're going to also draw lines vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. So I'll come back when I have those made. The instructions for specific instructions are with block 2, which is from February, and in that it tells you how to cut, etc. on these things, and what we're going to end up doing is pressing the seams open to eliminate bulk later in the process. Okay, so here's our 8 half-square triangles that I have trimmed to 2.5 inches. And now I'm going to take the 3-inch squares of fabrics A, C, and F, and I'm going to cut them in. There's 2 of fabric C and F and 4 of fabric A, and I'm going to cut them in half along one diagonal. I'm just going to stack them up here and do them all at once because I have a nice sharp blade in my cutter. And if I put that along one side, okay, so now I have all these triangles. What we're going to do is going to do some square and a square units, but we're going to do them a little differently than we did for other blocks. In block 8, we use the same fabric on the other side. On this one, what we're going to do is we're making 4 of these. Sorry, we're making 2 blocks. Let me see if you can see that. Okay. I'm going to make 2 blocks where I have the fabric 1 at the top and fabric F on this side and fabric C on this side. The other 2 blocks, we're going to do the same thing, same sort of thing, except we're going to use fabric A on 2 sides. Okay, so that starts out the same. But what we're going to do is we're going to switch where we put the fabrics F and C. So these are, I'm going to make 2 of each different orientation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by, doing opposite sides, pressing the seams out, and then doing the other 2 sides. And I'll bring them back here so you can see what they look like when they're finished. So here we have our square and a squares, 2 each, with the different patterns in the fabrics. And now that we have these, we can now arrange our square, our block rather. Now the thing is that when you position your square in the squares, you want to make sure that you have the like fabrics touching like that. We're also going to have our half square triangles, and they also form a pattern. Notice how we have this is my fabric F, and this is my fabric C that's going in this direction, so that we have this nice pattern of the like ladder looks of the various squares, the various triangles rather, and then the remainder of our block we fill in with squares. Like thus. So now it's a matter of assembling our 4 patches in the corners and the center, and then sewing together 3 rows of 3 and sewing our rows together. We're going to press the seams open as we do this, and I'll meet you back here when I have the whole thing assembled. And there we have Block 9 Aurora Star of Cheshire Quilters Guild 2018 Block of the Month. Again, Block 9 Aurora Star is the second of 2 blocks this month, the other being Block 8 Missouri Star. So please look for that video and the instructions in the download on the website. Hope you enjoyed making these 2 blocks, and we'll see you next month for 2 new blocks, which will be Block 10 Star Pinwheels and Block 11 Evening Star. Until then, take care.